Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. I decided to change it up a little bit and have a little bit of fun and do something that I didn't think I had done before, and that is using paper napkins in with Eco. Now, part of me felt like I'd tried this before, but I actually hadn't. I looked back over my channel and what I have done is I have stuck napkins directly on to Jesmonite coasters, but I'd never tried it this way. And honestly, I was kind of losing my mind. I was like, I'm sure I've done this, but I hadn't. So now is the time to have a play and see what results we get. Now, these napkins I have had since my 40th birthday party, so nearly 7 years, and yeah, they're tropical themed, they're beautiful. I wanted to iron it out first, so I did use my heat press. Of course you could use an iron, but this is voiceover Claire. I already know the results. Don't worry about ironing. I don't think it's going to make a single difference. Now, I am using this gorgeous tray mould from Let's Resin, but of course you could use any mould at all, coasters, anything you wish. I just cut it to size. You can either use scissors or just rip the sides. I kind of did a bit of both. I ripped the edges and I used the scissors as well, just to cut it down to size to match my tray. So this is going to be the bottom of the tray, and then all we're going to do is pour the Eco down on top. Does anyone feel like they're losing their mind sometimes? Like, I genuinely thought I'd done this before, and I searched every single video on my channel and I could not find it. So does that happen to anyone else? You get deja vu, but yet it never happened. Weird. Anyway, this is what we mixed up. I mixed up 212 grams of the Jesmonite AC100 liquid, multiplied that by 2.5 to get my powder. Now, I do want the base to kind of match the napkin. I didn't just want to pour the natural Jesmonite in its natural creamy state. So I am going to be using the Peacock Blue from Homeware Design Co. As you all know, Homeware Design Co. pigments are my absolute go-to pigments. Again, not sponsored. I don't earn commission from Homeware Design Co. But you guys do get your discount code, so that is down below. This blue is stunning. Honestly, I could have done any colour in the background and it would have worked because there's so many colours in this beautiful napkin, and I've got so many other napkins as well. And yeah, just in case you were wondering, nobody asked for this story, but I had a tropical themed birthday party for my 40th, and it was such a beautiful day. Everything was just this Hawaii tropical stunningness. Yeah, it was a great party, but I've still got a lot of stuff left over. Literally nearly 7 years later. Like, how crazy is that? Anyway, Claire, pour the Jesmonite. I mixed the colour in until I was happy. I kind of kept comparing it to the napkin. It's not exactly spot on to any particular blue in the napkin, but it worked. It still went. And then I just teased the sides a bit to make sure that that Jesmonite AC100 had gone down and in and all around those lips. And this was 30 minutes later. My first initial thought was, yay, it worked. My second thought was, okay, patchwork quilt vibes. You're either gonna love this or you are gonna hate this, guys. Now, my initial thought was, I'm just so happy that the Jesmonite itself didn't soak through the paper to the point where there was no pattern left. That was a worry, that it was just going to completely saturate the paper. And actually, it didn't do that at all. We've still got full vibrancy. All of the colours are still there. But of course, ironing the paper, come on, like, what a waste of time. What a waste of time. It has shriveled and shrunk naturally, all of that paper napkin, and it is definitely giving me fabric, creased fabric and creased patchwork quilt vibes about it. Am I the only one? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And I knew immediately, like, this is a Marmite. This is an absolute Marmite project. People are either gonna love it and be like, wow, Claire, this is so cool, I love that effect, or you're gonna be like, Claire, please don't ever do this again on your channel. But let me know, are you team love it or team don't do this ever again? I cannot stand that texture. But for me, I don't know if I'm either. I don't hate it. I definitely do not hate it because I just love the pattern. How can you not love that pattern? But yeah, the fact that it just looks like material to me. It looks like I've put material in Jesmonite, which has been done so many times, like for up to a couple of years ago. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I think the blue kind of works. I held it up with the light fully on it here. You can see that that blue is not identical, but it kind of works. And I just decided we'd leave it overnight. I know that it's fully stuck, it has fully adhered. I tried scratching it, I couldn't scratch the paper, so I know that the liquid from the Jesmonite AC100 has fully absorbed into that paper, and it is now solid as a rock. So I knew that we'd be able to seal it okay, which means it can become a completely functional tray for your hot drinks, tea, coffee, whatever you're into. This is me sealing it with the Jesmonite AC100 liquid sealer. First coat being the diluted coat. Again, no issues here whatsoever. Considering this is a paper napkin, nothing. Like, your brain would tell you that you're going to rip it, tear it, and do all those things, but actually, because it's already been soaked in with that Jesmonite AC100, it's already solid as a rock. So yeah, I was so happy that it sealed well, and I now know this is going to be a heat-proof surface for anything you want to put on it. But it's that texture. It's that texture. This is me digging my nail in. Hopefully my nail tech is not watching, because she's told me to really look after my nails and that they're not tools. So hopefully she's not here. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Is it just a bit too weird? Is it too weird with all of that indentation and textured surface? Or is it like, actually, Claire, totally get it. I totally get the quilted vibes. I would totally do something like this. Let me know your thoughts. This is not a very long video. This was very much one of those projects that I just really wanted to try. And sometimes when I get like that, I just have to do it. And then I'm like, well, I might as well film it, because depending on the results, like, I usually do show you guys, even if something doesn't work out. I like to share, because then it means that you guys won't have to try it. You won't have to make the errors and the mistake, or the learning, the lessons. I'll do all the lessons, I'll do the learning, and then let you guys know if it works or not. But yeah, I figured I'd film it, and I figured I'd bring you along, and I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you would do with this technique. I'm seeing it in bookmarks. I think it would look so nice in bookmarks as well. If you've got like a plain red, green, like dark red, dark green, or dark blue napkin, to me this would give a leathery effect, and it would look like a leather bookmark. That just might be my brain stretching for ideas, but let me know, and I will see you all in the next video.